Oluchi was a young girl who lived with her aunt in a small village in Nigeria. Her aunt was very mean and made Oluchi do all the household chores, from cleaning to cooking to fetching water from the well. Oluchi's aunt was cruel and would often beat her for no reason. Oluchi's parents had passed away when she was a baby, and her aunt had taken her in, but she didn't treat her with love and kindness. One day, her aunt asked her to go fetch firewood from the forest late at night. Oluchi was scared, but she didn't want to disobey her aunt. She knew that if she didn't do what her aunt said, she would be punished. So, she set off into the dark forest, her heart racing with fear. She walked for what felt like hours, the darkness of the forest surrounding her like a thick blanket. As she was walking through the forest, she heard strange noises and felt like someone was following her. She heard the rustling of leaves, the snapping of twigs, and the hooting of owls. She tried to run, but her feet felt heavy, as if they were stuck to the ground. Suddenly, a ghost appeared and chased her. Oluchi ran as fast as she could, but the ghost caught up with her and touched her with its staff. Oluchi felt a strange sensation and looked down to see that she had turned into a piece of firewood. She was trapped, unable to move or speak. She was stuck in the forest, all alone, with no one to help her. She thought about her life, how her aunt had treated her poorly, and how she had always been lonely. The next morning, some village girls went to the forest to fetch firewood. They found a strange piece of firewood lying on the ground and decided to take it home. But as they were about to put it into the firewood started crying. "Please don't burn me! I'm Oluchi! I'm still alive!" The girls were shocked and ran away in fear. Oluchi's aunt was surprised when she didn't return that night, but she didn't bother to look for her. She thought Oluchi had run away, and she was happy to be rid of her. But little did she know, Oluchi was trapped in the firewood, unable to move or speak. Days passed, and the village girls tried to use the firewood several times, but it kept crying out for help. They told the villagers about the strange firewood, but no one believed them. They thought the girls were just making up stories. The villagers would tease them, saying, "Firewood can't talk." But the girls knew what they heard. As time went on, Oluchi's spirit began to fade away, trapped in the firewood. She was losing hope, thinking she would never see her family or friends again. She was stuck in the firewood, unable to move or speak, unable to escape the curse. She thought about her life, how she had always been lonely, and how she had never known love. But the village girls didn't give up on her. They kept trying to find a way to break the curse and free Oluchi from the firewood. They went to the wise old man in the village and told him about the strange firewood. He listened carefully and promised to help. The wise old man went to the forest, gathered some special herbs, and made a powerful potion. He went to the village girl's house where they were keeping the firewood and poured the potion over it. Oluchi started to transform back into her human form. The villagers were amazed and happy to see Oluchi alive again. They were sorry for not believing the village girl's story and promised to always listen to them from now on. Oluchi's aunt was punished for her cruelty, and Oluchi was finally free from her mean aunt's grasp. Oluchi lived happily ever after with her new friends, the village girls who had saved her life. She never forgot the lesson she learned, that kindness, courage, and the power of community can overcome even the darkest of curses. Oluchi finally knew love and happiness, and she lived a long and fulfilling life.